Who's ready for Brave today? Join us. Mom here.
Storm here.
Kimmy here.
Can we be brave today?
Yes.
We can be
brave. Yes.
So welcome back, everyone. We're going to be watching Brave.
That's right.
Mom and Kim have not seen it before.
No,
Not at all.
I haven't.
Nope.
Can you kind of hint what's involved?
Bears.
Bears.
Just look at our decor, guys. Mom loves bears.
She
That's
does.
always been a thing, right?
There was no problem
Yeah.
finding little
And we have bears in
bear
the neighborhood.
knickknacks.
Mm-hmm. We love wildlife, and Mom loves deer. You really love bears, too. She gets a lot of black bears in her yard. She lives way out in the woods. Bobcats, and but bears always like a big thing, and they sneak up on you. I mean, they're pretty freaking big,
They are.
and they're quiet. They're aware mainly of their surroundings more than we are. So we would go outside,
Beware.
come in for a moment during picnics and stuff, and a bear would be right out there, like it would just appear out of nowhere, like a huge bear.
And she
Because it's
brings her
waiting
bear
for you to leave.
spray, and she brings her little sirens out to get the mail.
That's right.
To be careful, you never
To be
know. Like you
careful.
don't be
Get them out
paranoid,
for
but
her,
you know you're right out in the middle of nowhere. You don't want to be confronted by a bear. So, but we've only had pleasant experiences here.
right.
Though.
Yes,
just
and
okay.
they're not vicious. They're just looking for a food source.
Yeah, you just,
You just don't want to be. No, they won't eat you.
Oh, you never know.
Don't go between them and their cubs, though.
Yeah, I got to be careful.
You just got to be careful.
So we love Disney. We love Pixar. This is a Pixar film.
Right. Oh,
Great.
good.
This came out in 2012.
Oh,
All right.
That's good.
So not too long ago.
No, it isn't.
And either way, like we love animations,
Yeah.
and Disney's always been a lot of fun, and Pixar.
Yeah. That's
Yes.
for sure. Yeah.
So I think we're just going to go into this one completely blind. I think that'll be fun. We like to read the cast, sometimes the voice acting, but we'll try to see if you guys recognize certain voices, and then we can always look at the credits at the end as well.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. And happy St. Patty's Day to those who celebrate. We have a mix of things going on behind us. Just
Yes,
have fun
we do.
with it.
That's right.
And we're watching Brave on Disney Plus today. Brave.
I'm coming to get you. Where are you, you little rascal? I'm coming to
Use your very own. Happy
Oh,
birthday,
for
my
her
wee
birthday.
Oh my God. Target.
She's a lady.
Follow me.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Whoa. That's a big one.
Yeah.
The princess. Hamish,
She's not going to have any left.
devil's more.
Oh, look at her.
Oh, we don't.
jeez.
She has more of her father in her.
Yeah.
Yes, she sure does.
Amazing.
Oh, she's,
Yeah, she's
wow, look at
incredible.
her. Whoa. Oh, wow, look at that.
Ooh.
Wow, look at her. Oh my God. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, God.
That's
Whoa.
incredible.
That's right.
Yes.
friends of fallen warriors. His
Look at all
face
spoon.
down. One
Look at her.
They all know the story a million.
Whoa.
This is chaos.
You are excused.
Look at her.
Oh,
Wow, look at that.
single and let my hair flow in the wind as I ride through the glen. Hurrying arrows into the sunset.
Oh,
Proud
boy,
fathers.
look at them.
Oh, that's
my
so
God.
rotten. Yeah, cute.
Vanquish 1,000-fold.
Oh, my God, look at her.
With one arm, he was steering,
Oh, okay.
and with the other, he held his mighty sword.
Oh,
Oh, what?
He's a biter.
Oh, wow.
And no more fighting.
Oh, they're late to the game.
the music continues.
All four of them.
Yeah, I guess. Look at them. Oh, boy.
He's like doing that thing.
Oh. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, ooh. Oh,
Wow.
my
That's
God.
attractive.
Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness.
I'm gonna unsee that.
Oh, oh.
Curse this dress.
Oh, oh, oh. Okay.
It's not gonna make it.
Whoa.
Whoa, right through his.
Whoa.
I expect you to act like
Ooh.
one.
Ooh.
No, not the
Oh,
bow.
Whoa.
It's like no thanks.
Yeah.
I don't understand. See anything? Perhaps no. I'm a wee whittler. Of Get out. Twist leg
Wow. Ooh.
You never conjure where you carve. Very important.
They're welding.
Tart. And gimme.
Have you changed your
boy.
mind all about the marriage?
Is one bite gonna do it? Oh.
Mother?
I'm woozy suddenly. But you shall have your answer.
Oh, my gosh.
My lady.
Presently. Go back to avenging your leg. Oh.
Aye, you heard the lad. I dream
Is it
of
going to
Where
be
is it? Whoa.
something furry?
Oh, boy. Oh,
She's like, what did you do to me?
gosh.
Oh, poor thing's in shock.
Oh, my God.
It's not like anyone's gonna see you.
Oh, boy. Oh, no. That's good.
Oh.
Oh,
She's going crazy.
Oh,
no, no. There's gonna be
I think I
three
choose
more
3
bears.
little bears.
Welcome to the
Oh.
Crafty Carver, home of bear-themed carvings and novelty. Red-haired lass, Vial 3, to speak with a live homunculus. Prince here to have a lovely day.
Whoa.
Oops. Oh, the whole place.
Good morning.
Good
So,
morning.
they're poisonous.
Oh, my gosh.
She's new to this bear stuff.
Yeah.
I know it's not very ladylike, but yes.
No matter. Oh.
Mom, come back. Mom?
She's changing more and more.
Stop it!
Boy.
Oh boy, it's a long
Yeah, I
way.
guess.
We're going for a long, long time.
Oh my.
Split, like the tapestry.
Oh. Oh,
Do.
oh. Oh, boy.
Thanks, Mama Bear.
Oh,
Mend the bond torn by pride. The tapestry.
Literally.
wow.
She's like, wow, I'm impressed by myself. Oh, goodness. Oh! You do it. She can say she's going to think about it.
Yeah.
Shut it!
With a mighty throw of his spear. I was aiming at you, you big tubsy.
I've decided to do what's right.
She's like, no, wait.
It's just nae fair marking a speck for the hand of the queen. There's no one to nip it here. Seems for once we agree. It was my idea in the first place. Oh.
Crack open the king's private reserve to celebrate!
He's like, what?
Yeah, celebrate. Let's do it.
It's not what you think.
Merida, get back!
No.
No.
Oh, no, everyone's going to go after her.
Good.
Close the gate. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had a feeling they were going to turn into bears.
Maudie!
Oh, I knew she was going to shove it down there.
Whoa, God.
It'll jiggle right out.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh! He lost the bet. He had to do it.
Yep.
She's going to need something to cover herself.
Oh, yes.
You're back!
Make it as a wee baby.
He's like,
He's like, what?
oh, they're trying to win her love.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
my
goodness.
They're always into something. The wisps.
Nice.
That's good.
So I'll let it play just in case. So I wonder if that's why one of the clans was named Macintosh. Right?
That was very good. I enjoyed it a lot.
That was a great story.
It was a really great story.
Yeah, that was a
Yes.
really good story, wasn't it?
Yes,
I think it was so beautifully told, too.
that's right.
It was, and for not listening to each other, I mean, things go awry, and but it's important that they mended in the end.
That's right.
Yeah,
mended their
definitely,
bond.
It was important to listen. Like, you can tell their family, they really loved each other. They were full into each other's business all the time, and they really cared for each other. But even her father, like Meredith's father, like, he wasn't listening because, like, he just saw the bear and freaked out. And we kept hearing, listen. And mainly between Meredith and Eleanor, like, how they were, they both had their own pride, yes, but they were just so stuck on what they wanted that they weren't listening to the other person. And, that was the biggest thing. So I noticed that was the word I kept hearing is listen.
That's right.
Exactly, and her mom especially, all those years, she knows what kind of girl
That's right.
Merida is, and she's not listening to what her needs are.
Yeah.
Look, on her days off, she'd go off and be free and not do any of that, and that was her true self, and she loved archery.
Yeah.
And
that is so hard, like, when you're stuck in that role, like, this is what you have to do. You can't break it. And, I mean, this movie felt so freeing that she could go run away and be herself and break tradition, like, break, culture's important, but she didn't want to just follow that path. Like, what's the purpose of life besides following what your mom and her mom before her and so on and so forth.
Loyalty, you have to go with the flow. You have to do what's tradition.
Yeah, learning to be perfect in a way that society sees you. No choice on your end. And then just get married off and, just be a perfect princess and be there for your husband.
Yes, and Merida didn't want that. She thought that she was going to be, she's going to stifle herself. She's going to, not be herself anymore once she married. Mm-hmm. And it looked like Eleanor did that same thing to herself. At the end, you saw her with her daughter more.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I found it very emotional and enjoyed that so much. And I don't know what you guys expected from this, but
It was really good, though. I didn't expect that, but it was really good.
yeah,
Teaching,
what were you
know?
kind of thinking it was going to be about?
I really didn't. I don't know. It's just the idea. I wasn't expecting this. This was really great.
Yeah, and I thought it was going to be a story about a girl having to prove herself.
Yeah.
And she had to be brave, and she had to, overcome some hurdles in her life and succeed finally.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I really thought it was going to be a romance, and I know it's not always about that, but that's what I grew up on, and I just enjoy the romantic movies, like the fun adventure movies and the old classic Disney, but it's so fun to have it not like that.
Where this was great.
Yeah, it
the
was so
suitors were
different.
hilarious.
Yes,
the fathers were hilarious.
And they had to experience everything to realize what happened.
Yes, through the
And the
past.
conclusions.
So the witch really helped her.
Yeah.
That's right, they did.
And I really thought that it was going to be some kind of romance with, Meredith coming into her own and then still finding love down the road, and not like exactly like other older Disney movies. And there's quite a few you haven't seen too that hopefully you guys will request and vote on our Patreon, by the way. But yeah, we've seen a lot, but there's still a lot we haven't seen. But I found this so impressive that it was mainly about Meredith and her mother. Like, it was about their bond and learning to like be with each other and listen to each other and become closer that way. Like,
That's good, yes.
You have to kind of knock yourself down. It's not about pride.
Yeah, so you don't
Gotta
have
open
to,
up.
and it was good that Eleanor realized that she doesn't have to get married now. It has to be on her own time, and it has to be through love, and that's the true meaning of a marriage, not just, getting two clans together to have, a good, strong bond. It's not about, it's about love.
Yeah. And she was great at really talking to everyone, just like her mother.
Yes, she did listen to her
yeah.
mom, and her mom was so happy.
That's
Trying to get up to the stairway. She's like, I can't do that. I have to listen to you. I'm so happy you're saying what
Yeah.
you listen to me.
And that was a sweet moment. And they're both learning from each other, where her mother really opened up to become free. Like freer, like she has a wonderful husband, thank goodness, who really cared for her, was very loving and attentive to her. But still, like, she knew tradition and she wanted to be the perfect princess. That's how she was brought up, trained to do. And but now, like, understanding her daughter, listening to her daughter, she became more free. Her hair was down at the end. She's riding a horse.
Yes, and they're making that tapestry together.
That was awesome.
And that's how they got closer when there was trouble.
Yeah.
They really got closer. So I'm wondering, they took it literal as what the witch said, to mend the bond, and they took it as the tapestry. But I took it as mend their bond, their relationship. But I think just both together. And good thing she had something to cover herself when she changed.
That was a good thing.
So that was
brother
perfect.
and the brothers, the triplets.
They were a riot.
Yeah, I knew they were going to probably turn into bears when they saw the king.
That was adorable. I loved the brothers a lot. They were really cute to watch and very smart, worked well as a team.
Yes.
Oh, they were. And Maudie was a riot. She kept making those cakes,
yes,
and
and
she
they-
had her. She just kept screaming throughout. She saw the bear, and she was a riot.
Then when she
I
put the
loved
tea
her.
down in her boy.
Yeah, that was great.
That was hilarious when he
That
dived
was
in.
funny.
You just see the boobs right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they were definitely
That's
hilarious to
funny.
watch and so
Yeah.
cute. And I'm glad they were part of the spell, where it wasn't like a separate spell where
Yeah, that's right.
They're
Yes,
gonna be stuck as
right.
bears
Like,
forever.
what are we gonna do now with these three boy bears?
Yes.
and maybe that also helped her dad realize, because he doesn't believe in magic, right? And that's why he wasn't listening to his daughter.
Yeah.
He was just so upset about his wife dying. Like, he had the evidence. Her whole room was destroyed.
That's right.
And her dress is all
Yeah.
ripped to shreds. So he just came to that conclusion, which makes sense. And-
Right,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
just so obsessed with killing this bear, Mor'du. So he was just like, no.
Yeah, he always
must
tells
be-
that story.
Yes,
That's what it's
yeah.
about.
like,
but-
and all the other clans are like, oh no, not again.
Yeah, so I think him seeing his kids as bears and being like boys, and then like listening to Meredith, he was like, oh, okay, kind of not connecting the dots, but starting to believe in magic then.
Yeah.
And just her mom, Eleanor actually fighting Mor'du.
Yeah, thank
Right.
goodness.
Like, why would a bear
It's
fight it?
killed.
I mean, yes, it would fight another bear, but, it was just, she was getting attacked by humans.
Yeah,
And,
that's right.
so for her to go attack Mor'du would also make me be like, oh, well, why is this bear helping us? Because we attacked it, and it's actually defending Meredith,
yeah.
so.
You know what I found
Crown was
interesting? The crown, her crown was nearby when she changed back, but she didn't even worry about going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Which
she
was,
changed a lot,
Yeah, she sure has.
I mean, even as a bear in the beginning, she was wearing the
I
crown.
know.
She would always
She
fix
was,
it on her head.
Trying to be so proper, eating the fish.
Trying to like dress up as a human or something. It's like, you're not naked, you have fur all over you. But like no matter what, she still needed her crown. She needed something to remind herself and be like proper princess or queen. But so I really did enjoy this story. I think it's so great to have mother and daughter bonding. Yeah. I mean, you could tell again that they were close, but they were just so on different pages when it came to growing up and tradition. But now they made their own tradition by breaking tradition, you know.
Exactly.
Think for yourself and choose for yourself.
Yeah,
that's
it's
right.
just like
and it's
us
going to
bonding.
be okay.
See, with us being on here on the couch.
That's right.
We like to bond too.
That's what we had to do.
Although we're kind of on the same page. Luckily, we didn't have to go through anything like that.
No.
Yeah, she didn't tell us who we had to be with.
Getting together is always good. Yeah, we always have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
And, you know, Meredith actually trusting a witch. I mean, I know she was desperate and she's younger. I mean, anyone could make a decision not realizing, like thinking of consequence. But her going in and talking to a witch was a fun scene.
Yeah.
And like she's not even asking questions. It's all in riddles and like, oh yeah, here you go. You want to change your mother? Sure. What does that even mean? Like the first thing I
and
thought
she
was
just knows from her
right?
mom with the wisps to just follow. That's your destiny. You need to go in there, and she just went with it. You know, she said, "Well, this must be my destiny. I can just have her make a spell to change my mom," but she wasn't specific.
Yeah,
and she didn't ask how she could change.
Communication,
like, not just her mind,
details.
you know.
I really liked Angus the horse.
I know.
Yeah.
I
He
love
did
it.
not want to go back in that.
No, he
He
did
did
not.
not want to go
That
in
was
that ring.
scary.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I love smart animals, and Disney makes them even more like intelligent, where they could actually understand English, and you know, like he was understanding Meredith, like come on, like they understand cues and stuff, and they are very smart, but like to understand full dialogue is adorable, and that happens a lot in a lot of Disney films and Pixar films, and but that freaked me out when the horse wouldn't go even near the circle of stones, and I'm like, ooh, I'm like, there's something bewitched or something cursed there, and it's like, ooh, it just like gives you chills, and I love the idea of the wisps, you know, their spirits guiding them, like they show you your destiny or can guide you to your destiny, and so they seem to be helping her all along her journey.
Yeah,
they do. I was kind of sad that Mor'du had to die. I kind of wish that he could have changed back. Yeah. But it was so long ago, and
and he only had 2 days.
He was too far. Yeah, he was too far, and he couldn't have changed. He only changed.
Yeah.
Too much into
because it was the same spell as her mom. Yes. So within a couple sunsets, right? Or sunrises. Then it would.
There was no changing. There was no changing his story. Yeah.
So how crazy! So it made me think too that being cursed with this spell. That he lives forever, because that was an ancient tale, right? And that was the old prince. So she probably would have lived forever. Because I was thinking all these thoughts, like, God, like my mom would be cursed to be a bear forever. And that's what they said, forever. But I still thought like lifespan of a bear. But no, like either way, like it just would suck. But like she would just roam around.
Yes, and you know he looked happy as a wisp, very happy. He understood. Thank you, or like he was
because he had no control as that evil bear at that point. And I mean, he was aggressive before that. He was causing chaos and war and fighting all the other kingdoms, but you know, him wanting the strength of 10 men, you know, he was probably very vague too, talking to the witch, because she even said no refunds, or like what did she say?
That's
like,
right, just like
making fun of her spells before, because like their customer's not satisfied or something, so she went into wood carving instead, and very vague spell, and okay, you can get the strength of 10 men, which is this huge bear, and that was the same spell. So that's probably the same spell she uses for everyone who asks, you know, because it's such a vague thing. Like, sure, if you become a bear, you'll learn, or, you know.
Yeah, look at my workshop. It's all about bears. So
yeah,
whatever you do.
It
has to be associated with a bear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found this movie very different, and it was just a great story. It was very emotional, and I would get chills with even Eleanor as a bear being a human, and she's doing the same antics she would normally do, or the same like mannerisms and trying to be proper. And she would stand up on her hind legs when she was being more human herself. And then when she would change into a bear, like I got the chills from that, because you're not quite sure from the first time she did it when she starts eating a raw salmon. And like here she was like, ooh, God, it has to be cooked. No. Being very queen-like. And then all of a sudden now she's playing with her daughter. They're hunting or fishing together. And then she starts ripping into a fish and then just starts to walk away. And the big black eyes just to make her look more like a realistic bear.
Yeah, she's changing.
It was terrifying. It made me feel sick to my stomach, because it's like here, your mom already turned into a bear. Luckily, you can still communicate with her, but now you're losing her completely.
Especially when especially when she changed again, more so in the bedroom. Just before Dad came in. So
Yeah, so it was just chaotic, and again the whole listen thing. But at that point, I don't blame her father, because he just loves his wife so much, and the bear he thought killed her, so he couldn't see beyond that. So everything just was so like crazy at the end, and so like so many close calls, and actually tying up her mom and almost killing her.
Exactly. But I loved when she broke free and fought Mor'du. That was great.
That was really great. Yeah.
She was like, "You don't touch my daughter."
That's for sure.
Did any characters really stand out to you that you enjoyed the most?
I like the father too. Fergus, he was really good.
I really enjoyed him too.
Yeah, and I loved Meredith, and I loved Maudie. She just
funny.
cracked me up. And the boys.
I was just going to say
gosh.
the triplets. Yeah, they were really good.
Yeah, they were awesome. I love that.
Mischievous.
I mean, they really kept the humor going too. But her father, I just really enjoyed him so much. I thought he was just so hilarious. And again, of course, Eleanor and Meredith were just well done too. I think they were great. And I mean, they were like the obvious choices, but like I just loved her father so much. He was just really so freaking hilarious.
Especially when they got all the plans together and.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, how crazy was that too? They're just fighting and actually shooting at each other and throwing axes at each other. It's like, that's what men do or something back in the day. It's like you just.
And she's the one who keeps order. Eleanor is the one that keeps order with everybody.
So I know there is a cut scene. Shall we watch it?
Yes, let's do it.
Delivery. Sign here. Sign here.
Oh no, the witch.
Oh, that's all the stuff. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was actually curious about that.
I'm like, she
never
never came through with her side of the bargain.
That is so funny.
That is funny.
I bet they already thought this through, but I wonder if they forgot and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna put a cutscene in about." I doubt it. That was all meant to be all thought through. That was so funny.
That was funny.
That's great.
So maybe, I mean, she has a big castle, so she could spread out all those carvings. And...
Oh yeah, Mom's gonna love doing that for decor all over the place. That's just a nice reminder of how far they went.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, or like just sell it again, but I don't know. Like I can just keep it.
It'd be a nice reminder.
Did good business for the witch, so that way she can go on vacation or whatever she did after that when she disappeared.
Crafting fair or something.
Now, I have to say I really enjoyed the animation in this one a whole lot. Like I just thought it was so well done, and I love Meredith's like crazy hair.
Oh, I love that hair. That
beautiful hair. And I hated her being in that dress with the headdress and just tighten it up, and you couldn't even see her beautiful locks.
I know she kept pulling out her bang a little bit because
and her mother just wanted.
And her dress, she couldn't even
so
breathe.
Restrictive.
Yeah, I thought that was so cool when she just like stretched out and flexed, and her seams ripped open.
Right.
That fully exposing her, but like that's good. But enough to show you how restricted she was.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and she's an amazing archer. Like she was just so incredible at doing that.
She was fabulous, especially when Angus was going so fast down the trail, and she's just hitting everyone on the mark.
Yeah. So you can see some old arrows on there too now and again. So she's been doing that trail for a long time. Definitely. So she's been always practicing forever. And her father always like never questioned her ladylike, like never questioned her being a lady, like always thought like, you know, she's my daughter, and
There's nothing wrong with her fighting,
That's
right?
yeah, there's nothing wrong with her fighting, and I just love how Eleanor was just always in charge, and he was like afraid of her. Like,
Yes!
she was, you know, because him being the king, I would think he would have more power, but in this movie, they made the queen have more power, really. You know? And she was totally her father's daughter.
That's for sure.
Absolutely, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
That was great, and he was so proud of that.
Yeah.
Quietly proud of that.
Yeah.
He's always laughing, they're always joking together, and even during the tournament, like, they were making fun of all the suitors and stuff, right?
That's right, yeah.
We're supposed to hold up a bridge, and so I really enjoyed the relationships in this, and just the mother-daughter focus. That was perfect. It's not always about finding a prince or a princess and being happily ever after with love in that sense.
That's right. You
There's
gotta
love in many forms.
Absolutely, and you have to be careful what you wish for.
That's for sure.
Yeah, really think about what you're wishing for and know
that's
your
for sure.
details and be happy with what you have.
That's right.
For the most part. I mean, it all depends on,
Yeah.
you know. But with this family, they were very loving and caring and
Yeah.
close. It just listen. So please let us know what you thought of this movie.
That was very good.
I'm happy you guys
I loved
enjoyed
it.
it. We were active all the way
Yes, it was really
through,
good.
and I think every moment really, like, there was no dull moments in this
No, it
movie.
wasn't,
It was
definitely not.
very entertaining and
Very good.
exciting all the way
Thumbs
through.
up.
So
That's
thank you
right.
guys so much for watching. You can check out our links below if you want to see our full reaction to this movie. And we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.
Mend the bond.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Aw.